100%, and I'll give you the other 99.
Let's go, Efren.
Tell me you hear that.
I hear it too. They're in there. Find a way to get out.
Many psychiatric facility, stabilization room.
Something protected you.
I don't know what.
Are you sure?
Yes, I'm sure.
What was different about that day?
Nothing.
And the play. You can't remember anything but those 4 words.
I will tell you. So blank.
Angela, the people in that theater are running out of time. I need to ask a favor.
What?
When you get out of here tomorrow, I want you to come with me to the theater.
No,
I'll be right with you.
I can't.
My guess is when you walk through those doors, you're going to remember what happened. Let's go through the performance day one more time.
It was a typical Friday. Math, English, biology, PE, debate.
Which you said is after school at the Y.
Yeah,
Are you a good speaker?
no, that's why I'm in debate. I can hardly remember my speech because my head gets so light and my chest tightens up. Oh,
What?
it was my day to speak. My dad's an internist. He gave me a pill, Inderal. It just keeps the adrenaline from taking over so I can breathe normally.
You took a pill that blocks adrenaline?
No. I took 3.
Fear isn't rational. Scary movies make us wince, even though we know nothing can come out of that screen and harm us. If anything, it's the fear that should be scary.
What's that email from Mary and Jane the afternoon of their death?
The attack, it's so simple. The Farrax says to the victim, "Can I tell you a secret?" And the victim says, "Yes." And that is a mistake. Because the victim thinks of all the scary things that the secret could be. The Farrax whispers something. A tiny extension of one of its incisors punctures the victim's ear, drains them of all of the adrenaline they have in their body, and they fall unconscious. These things, they frighten me. I mean, I study them, but I study them at a distance. They're right at the border between the monsters who either pretend to scare us and the people who actually do.
Theater cameras 1, 3, 4, and 6. Final recording.
You can do this, Angela.
Who's there?
Detective Haitian. You remember Angela? You carried her out of here.
Yes, hello. Are you alright?
No,
This place can do that.
I know most of every face.
If you can remember what happened, that could make a difference.
Are they still alive?
We're giving them water nutrients, but soon that won't be enough.
Could you leave us alone for just a bit?
Yeah. I'll be in the back. There's some others back there if you need us.
Do you remember where you were sitting?
Right where I am now?
Let's think about the weeks leading up to the play. There were posters all over the school.
Yeah, they said don't tell the secret. But then they changed to can I tell you a secret?
Good. And on the last day, it changed to the title of the play. Do you remember that?
I don't.
You don't know the title of the play.
No.
It might help to get up on stage.
No!
Angela, just come up here with me. You made a phone call from up here. Do you remember it?
I don't.
What's the last thing you remember?
I remember I was running from the parking lot. I was late because of debate, but it turned out I didn't have to worry because there was an electrical issue that kept everybody in the lobby.
Angela, come up here. I won't let anything happen to you. Take a deep breath, and on the count of 3, I want you to open your eyes. 1, 2, 3.
911, what's your emergency?
I'm not sure.
Is it life-threatening?
Yes?
Are you safe right now?
No!
I'm sending someone. More than one. There's cars already on the way. What's your name, Chica?
Angela?
Angela, I'm sending them to the Oak Box. Is that right?
Yes.
And there's a play tonight. The high school's doing a play. Is that where you are?
Yes.
In the theater.
Yes.
And somebody's hurt?
Everybody.
Is that again? Where are you in the theater?
Just standing on stage.
Take a very, very deep breath. Hold
Angela, what were you thinking about?
it. The end. Calling for help and knowing it's too late.
I want you to take a look at something. This is a program from that night. That's the title of the play.
Crap.
What's wrong?
It was right in front of us.
What was?
It should have been obvious. The play was a trap and it was even called Trap. The play was in sections. 1, a picture of infinity. 2, the Oak Box. 3, what held them. What held us? Something had happened in a theater at a high school play. Everybody in the audience had fallen over unconscious.
In the play you were watching, the audience had fallen over unconscious?
Yeah, that's what it was about.
And in the play, what was it about?
It was mostly interviews, like a documentary. Everybody had fallen over except one girl.
That's what happened in the play. What happened to the people you were with?
The same thing.
No. What happened to the audience?
There were these creatures. They were like human, but they weren't. They were called Faranox. They attacked the audience one by one, and then all at once.
Those things are not real, Angela.
Yes, they are.
I promise they're not.
They confuse people. The play was about all the things that were about to happen to us, so when it started, we couldn't tell what was real and what wasn't.
Creatures who put on plays and feed on fear. It's ridiculous.
Sounding like they're ridiculous is exactly how they hide.
Even if they were real, they're not here now. Take a deep breath. Hold it.
Get away from me!
What's wrong?
Who's here? Who's in the theater?
You all right?
I think we're okay. Should we leave?
No. I'm sorry, I just got freaked out.
What's the doodle to you? Anyone have to say?
Please, just for a bit.
Tell me more about the creatures.
In the final section of the play, which was also called Trap, the Faranox started to attack the audience.
Yeah. How did they do that?
One of the girls in the story, she walked down into the audience. She was narrating what she was doing. She stopped in front of a boy. She asked him a question. Can I tell you a secret? The boy nodded. She leaned down. And the boy fell over in his chair. But the audience didn't think anything of it, because if you looked in the program, he was listed as fallen boy. Then she moved a few rows up and did the same thing. Can I tell you a secret?
There was something we couldn't understand. If Faranox attacks depend on anxiety, why were these people falling over? They didn't think it was real, so they should have been safe. What these people were worried about was death. They were worried that one of the actors would whisper in their ear and they wouldn't know what to say. They had stage fright, which, as it turns out, is more deadly than the fear of death.
By the time she got to me, I was so scared. She leaned down and whispered, but nothing happened.
You'd taken the Inderal.
Yeah,
How many people had fallen over by then?
a lot.
Why wouldn't somebody just left?
They thought it was part of the play. Someone's cell phone went off earlier, but if you looked in the program, she was listed as cell phone girl. Can I tell you a secret?
Stop! Stop the play! My name is Kenosha R. Silverly Johnson. Everybody listen up!
worst liar in the entire world.
Please! Leave!
They think you're part of the play.
You're the one playing me.
Yeah?
You're not human.
Then what am I then?
A bear knock. You're human, and you are. And you are. Stay away from them. Now will you leave?
They think you're part of the play because you are a part of the play.
No, I'm not.
Then why are you in the program?
I'm not.
Yes, you are. It says right here, real Kenosha.
This is a trick.
There is a part of the script where you chase in the woods.
You made up a whole part of the play in case I came back during the attack.
It's in the script.
There is no script.
Yes, there is.
This isn't real. This is a trap.
It's a high school play.
The perfect trap. Everybody has to come and nobody's allowed to leave. You've only lost a few so far. But that'll change fast. The lights will go out. You'll hear a crazy loud noise. And their eyes will start to light up as they start to feed.
There's nothing you can do to get them out of their chairs.
I don't have to get them out of their chairs. I just have to get rid of you. I've been hiding in the meeting the whole time. Preparing a surprise.
So what's the surprise?
If I told you, it wouldn't be a surprise. Everybody, they feed on your stress. So relax and smile and relax yourself from the outside in. Now take a huge breath. Do it! And relax. I promise you will not be called on as a part of this performance. What's wrong with you?
Nothing.
Then why are you wilting?
We're acting. Can I tell you a secret?
No.
Well, if you let me tell you the secret, I can wake the rest of the audience up.
How?
I can do it.
I don't believe you.
Well, your only chance to save everybody is to believe me. Can I tell you a secret?
Stop smiling. Go ahead. Can I tell you a secret? I took Fort Inderall. Surprise!
Aw, too bad. Lost your remote, and everyone still thinks this is part of the play.
Everyone except for one. Mom! I'm right here, sweetheart. Now!
That was the sound I heard that night. The sound of all those people being free. The best scream you can imagine.
25 days after the events of the Parks began, they came to an end.
My name's Angela Lur. I lived through the Minitrap Fairnock attack.
My name is Clifton Barnes, and I survived being in the play.
I survived because of Kenosha R. Sobling Johnson.
Kenosha saved my life.
I hope families will give that. Thank you, Kenosha. Thank you!
We love you, Kenosha! The people who had been unconscious had no memory of what happened. What did it change them? I published 3 papers. I got a medal.
I got a promotion.
I got a parade.
Well, I got the notion.
For a few weeks last year, the town of Manachap, California was internationally famous. But that fame came to a very quick ending. You see, what had happened had seemed impossible. Psychologists just say it's an example of mass hysteria. People getting scared in a place that already scared them.
I survived the play, and even I'm not sure if it really happened. Did it happen? Or was it just like that I and the people? It's the most scared I've ever been. It was just me scaring me.
Settle in, everyone. I have some bad news. The play's not over.
The main thing about a trap is it needs to confuse them, right?
Why would a play have a false ending?
What's real and what's not?
Sorry for the delay. We were having some trouble with the lights.
The main thing about a trap is it needs to confuse the correct.
The spider's not home. Its web is breaking.
I was almost out of the woods. It's just me scaring me.
Recursion. A high school play about a high school play. An audience being attacked while watching a play about an audience being attacked.
Tell them not. You're going to die. And they'll stay in their seats because they don't want to miss it.
All Faranox are 16 years old. Except one. People are naturally scared of the dark.
Can I tell you a secret? Can I tell you a secret?
In the distance, a falter tells you you're safe. But if you hear it loud, you're too close. Can I tell you a secret? It's too late. Recognizing our 2025 senior class, Joel Ortiz. Sophie Davis. Nathan Ashman. Charlie Wynn. Dan Richards. Melissa. Sonia. And Deborah. Jenna Coffey. Charlie Rose. Allison Lamar. Christina Stroh. Mia Martin. And Alina Velasco. Congratulations, seniors.
Thank you so much to everybody coming out and watching the show tonight. It really means a lot to the cast and crew that have worked so hard for
so long on this cool play. We all made a gift for our director, Miss Sarah Lindahl. We all and we couldn't do it with so much help from our beautiful director and studying English usually runs and the guys out ever. Oh, wait, we gotta go to 16.5. I always do this. We have to Shitting on my feet. He's a girl. Hey, all right, bye, Steve. Bye, Steve.
Yeah, she's looking for you.
Oh, let's go. But it's the transition. As in a workload. We're coming. She's gonna be an epic.
Oh, okay, fantastic. Everybody loves Epic. Yeah. I literally don't have a single kid. Well, there's one kid, and that's because he moved in and didn't know anybody. It's just kind of weird. He doesn't actually like you. Mom! Yeah, I'm coming, dearest. I love you.
I was waiting for you.